Hi Virgos, this is your January 2018 tarot reading. Hope you're well. Um, welcome all. Welcome people that are new, and welcome back for people that have subscribed and emailed and contacted me for readings. Thank you so much for your help and support. So, without further ado, of course, it's a general reading. Please watch your sun, moon, and rising. And if you'd like a private reading and support me in what I'm doing, please drop me an email. It's at the description box below. Okay, so I'm going to do slaying things slightly differently, and this is what Spirit guided me to do. So, first things first, I'm doing like 4 different sections. I thought it'll be easier because that's what people usually ask about in readings, and that's what people want to know. So, love, health, work, and money. And also, as far as love is concerned, I'm actually going to do something different. I am going to not just concentrate on singles and people in committed relationships. I'm actually going to go for the big section of the grey. And the grey, what I mean is it's not black and white all the time, either single or in a committed relationship. It takes a long time to get from A to B. So I'm actually covering that A to B as well. If I'm going to get messages for any of those, there's 3 sections as far as love is concerned. That's what I'm getting to, rather than just 2. Because I know that, a lot of times people are like, yeah, but I'm not single, but I'm not in a committed relationship, so I don't know which one to watch. So I think as a reader, it's I want to take this upon me to kind of go with 3 different sections as far as love is concerned, rather than, of course, if there are messages, then they'll come through for all 3. But I'm going to go with that just to explain. Hope you enjoy that, and let me know what you think about that too. So Virgo, your love card for this month is Page of Pentacles. Okay, I feel some of you, straight up, there's a step up. With this card, with this card of mine, this Connolly deck, if you'd like to see that, I'm happy to show it to you. That you see that person is taking a step up. So for some of you, I know this normally pertains to finances, and but I do feel that that's a little bit of step up as far as your relationship. And this categorically goes to that big third section that I was talking about for people that are seeing someone, but you don't know which way it's going. And this feels like the relationship is going to take that little bit of step up, where things feel more grounded, more tangible, on the tangible front. And this might have to that somebody's investing more money into the relationship, or actually more time. um, you know and for some of you, I'm sensing by the time of autumn, August, you'll see you know you'll see how this evolves, and what result it it will have, or it can have. And I feel spring period is also going to be quite nice. Well, that means the August is going to be slightly, I feel, for those particular section, I think this might be slightly a difficult period. I don't know why I'm getting this, but being drawn to that in terms of the August period. So if you want to kind of this particular relationship or this particular friendship or acquaintance or somebody that you're trying to get to know, I feel that I'm going to just raise the card because it helps me concentrate better as well. Yeah, so I think you're going to see that you're going to see the effort, a few ups and downs, but I feel come winter, it has got the full potential if this moves forward that long for some of you. Of course, it's a general reading. For some it would, for some it wouldn't. And I'm also sensing I haven't had this for any of the other signs, but if a Virgo is in your Venus, then you might want to see this. And I think August can be quite telling and transformative, but there's a big there's a big theme after August which might change or move this relationship to the next level. Uh, yeah, so that's the first message for you, Virgos. For others, I'm sensing that, for single people, of course, you're going to be, I think there's some financial message here as well for you singles, that, there might be that there's going to be a message, then it's a good message, and, it might be that you are, hold on. What I'm hearing is that maybe you get invited somewhere and it's going to cost you to go there. Please do. That's the message for some of you. That's what I'm getting. Now for others, there might be that, you know, whatever you get asked to do, it might concern number, it might be at work as well. I would say go forward and do it, singles. For people that are already in committed relationships, there's going to be more financial kind of, give and take. And I think, you might get presents, you might get messages that, or from your other half, that there's something that they're willing to do. And it might be as simple as, buying you flowers when there's no reason to. So I think that can also quite happen this time in January for the new year, because it's considering it's New Year's, I mean. So yeah, I think that bodes pretty well. I'd like that. You're right. So yeah. Um, Now, as far as your health is concerned, Virgos, I'm getting a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So for some of you, this can be an external person who is kind of uh, making it slightly harder for you to concentrate on your goals. Now, for others, and this could be the same person that we saw in your love card that you're dating. Now, for others, this could be that, even though you're doing something slow and progressive, this is going to uh, require a change, and things are not going to move forward like they have been in whatever you've been doing for whatever time. So I think there's going to be some change, and it's not going to happen suddenly. I never got a change message with this, but I'm getting that there is something that's going to change. There's something, as far as your health is concerned, whatever you were doing, it was slow steady steps, but that has got to change for the result that you need to see. That's the message. So you see how that pans out for you. Your work card, Virgo. Eight of Cups in reverse. You are going back to something that you previously had or unfinished. So, maybe there's a project that you hadn't finished, maybe a job that you had in the past. You're going to go back to it. So for people that are looking for a job, it's a simple one that, there's something from your past that's going to come back around, and that's what you're going to be ending up taking. Now, there might be something that happened in the past, which was, I'm being drawn to the grey clouds in the top, and I think this might have been something where you were trying to find your emotional fulfillment in the work, and that was not coming, and there was something that was like a bit of a turmoil situation, and that is why you had to leave this place, but now you're willing to give it a second chance, is what I'm sensing. For people that are already employed, um, either something else comes back, or you are going to go back. You're going to have to go back to something that you did in this particular job. And maybe for some of you, things that you had not seen happening are going to be happening. And it's not going to be easy, but nonetheless, you're willing to take that chance and stick to the job. And I think that reflects in your money card, because you've got Nine of Wands. So, you're actually standing there and withering it. For people, it's not something that is like, the money is not where you want it to be, and this affects your finances. But because I think this has got a lot to do with the work card. That whatever this thing from the past is, maybe it's not giving you the satisfaction, the money. And for people who are already employed, this is where you kind of, you're not sure how that financial stability is going to be achieved by going back to something and going back, retracing your steps. So I think this is what I see in your finances, that the situation is that you're going to hold your ground. Though what I see is this is just, the cycle is about to finish. You just had enough of it, but you're juggling and you're putting things together. You're putting things in a row, you're putting all your ducks in a row. I think that works out, that, and this is going to change come March, February. So I think you'll be in a lot better situation to decide how you want to progress. Sorry about that. That's so rude. It's a bit late and it's cold. That's what I'm sensing for you. Another message, I think I was nearly done, but make sure that, you appreciate, you should appreciate where you've come. You should celebrate that you are actually trying to work this out. And this is how you are creating your strength, I feel, as far as your finances are concerned. You are going to get through this, is what I'm getting. So I think that's the good message. That's a good ending to this. And that's all we have for you. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I shall speak to you next month. Bye for now.